Diana Jalbam. Okay. Hello everyone, my name is Diana and today I will be giving an Ignite speech on the effects of studying while listening to music. And I would like to begin my speech with a main question. Have you ever wondered what would happen if there was no music? Wouldn't the world be sad and our grades be low? Yes to both. Just like myself, I'm sure that few have ever wondered why music is such a powerful instrument in the studying process. In fact, music and its relation to studying has created an entire platform where scientists, psychologists, and other specialists conduct experiments to find out what are the effects of music on the studying process. Therefore, the purpose of my speech today is to determine what are the exact effects of music on the studying process and present them to you for your own knowledge. Thus, I plan to approach this topic from three main perspectives and its influence, such as music and your brain, such as music and your memory, music and your emotions. Thus, the first perspective, I want you to know that music affects your brain. Music stimulates both the left and the right hemispheres of your brain at the same time, which leads to creativity and logic. Also, studies prove that music engages the parts of your brain that are responsible for your attention span, your ability to make predictions, as well as your memory retention. Also, music stimulates dopamine, which is a neurotransmitter responsible for making people happy. And the feeling of happiness will definitely motivate you to study more, which is great. And studies show that our brains operate by rhythms. And listening to the rhythms of memory boosting songs will help you study in a more focused and calculated manner, leading to a clear mind. The second perspective, I want you to know that music stimulates your brain. Have you ever wondered why it's much more easier to memorize the lyrics of a song rather than the periodic table of elements? It's because your brain looks for patterns, and therefore through patterns your brain will be able to memorize information much more easier. As well, if in case you have challenging attempt ahead of you, or if you have you need to be mega brainy, well, try listening to Spring by Vivaldi's The Four Seasons, which will enhance your mental alertness. As well, have you ever heard of the Mozart effect? Well, listening to a Mozart piano sonata will not make you smarter. However, it will definitely boost your memory performance compared to the no music surroundings. And the third perspective is, I want you to know that music stimulates your emotions. Music turns out to be a stress reducer, which will decrease your blood pressure, heart rate, and anxiety. So if university life had gotten you a little bit down, well, it will be a good idea to listen to some music, and which will help you concentrate better, and it will also put you in the learning mood. However, after all this studying, you feel exhausted. You lay down underneath your blanket, but you cannot fall asleep because your brain is still buzzing from all that studying. Well, it will be a good idea to listen to some classical music. Classical music as well turns out to be, according to studies, a great method that treats insomnia in college students, which will lead to much more safe alternatives of sleep-inducing meds. Concluding, if you're not doing it yet, I want you to do, listen to some music and adopt this trend and be part of those 90% of students who love listening to music while doing their homework. And as I said before, although listening to Mozart will not make you smarter, however, you will boost your performance, and that A will not look that impossible anymore. Therefore, my advice to you today is to select the proper music for the proper occasion and listen your studying session with some classical music. Thank you.